In the cold void of space, a dying star cast its pale light on the wreckage of countless ships. The Aurora Lance, the last vessel of the Terran resistance, limped through the battlefield. Its hull was scarred, its engines sputtering. Yet Captain Alara Vega stood firm on the bridge, her eyes scanning the holographic display. The galaxy had been at war for over a decade. The Krell Dominion, a brutal empire from the far reaches, had swept across systems like a plague. They enslaved or annihilated all in their path, wielding technology so advanced it bordered on magic. The Terrans, though outmatched, had fought valiantly, refusing to surrender their freedom. "Captain, they're coming," whispered Lieutenant Dax, his voice trembling. The Krell fleet blinked into view, their ships sleek and predatory. Each vessel pulsed with an eerie green glow, a reminder of the energy harvested from conquered worlds. Leading them was the Oblivion's Fang, a battleship larger than any city on Earth, its weapons capable of obliterating entire planets. "Power up the beacon," Alara ordered. The crew hesitated. They knew what activating the beacon meant. A signal to summon the experimental singularity warhead, a weapon so destructive it could collapse a star system into a black hole. It was their last hope, and their certain doom. Dax hesitated. "Alara, if we do this, we don't make it out." Alara placed a hand on his shoulder. "It's not about us. It's about everyone else." The Krell hailed the ship. On the display, the reptilian visage of Warlord Vreek glared at Alara. His voice was venomous. "Terrans, your resistance is over. Surrender, and I may grant you a swift end." Alara smiled grimly. "Not today." The Krell fleet unleashed their fury. Plasma bolts lit the darkness, battering the Aurora Lance. Shields collapsed, and the hull groaned under the assault. Still, the crew held their ground, buying precious seconds. The beacon came online, broadcasting its signal across the galaxy. The warhead responded, hurtling toward the system with the velocity of doom. The Krell realized too late what was happening. The crew of the Aurora Lance looked at one another. Dax saluted Alara. "It's been an honor." Alara nodded. "For the future." The warhead arrived. Space itself seemed to tear as a singularity formed, consuming the Krell fleet, the star, and the Aurora Lance in a cataclysmic burst of light. The galaxy would remember their sacrifice, a final stand that tipped the scales of an intergalactic war. For in the ashes of destruction, hope was born.